Hello everyone and welcome here with the Doc and Paradox to another... That's freaking creepy. The sound that Phantom is making. Do you hear that? That is terrifying. That is just absolutely terrifying, guys. I don't even know where it's at, honestly. Where is it? Alright, well, without further ado, let me just go ahead and explain what's going on right now. So, of course, we all know I played beta on the Pocket Edition. Okay, I'm going to have to turn that down because I'm sure... But where are my sounds at? We'll do a 50. That way you can kind of hear it. Okay. So I'm in a 1.6 beta update. I don't really understand why the 1.6 is out yet, but I found it out, and this is quite... I found out that there are two awesome main features in this now that I'm very happy about. One, we can now play with Phantoms. And second, they finally added the barrier block, which is just terrific because if you don't know what a barrier block is, you can see them when you're holding them, which is a new addition because I think it's Bedrock or so. When you're like this, I mean, they usually fade out like within 2 seconds, but now, I mean, the second you hold it in your hand, you can see the barriers, but right now, it just looks like we are walking into an invisible wall. And we are walking into an invisible wall because they're barriers. Now, you can only get these through commands. You cannot find them in the creative menu. All you have to do is type -give @self barrier, and now you will see that barrier pops up, and all you gotta do is type that, and it gives you a barrier. Whoa, okay, so that's a little glitchy. I don't quite know what that was all about. Obviously it is a beta, so it is going to have lots of bugs and glitches, unfortunately, but they will slowly even them out and whatnot. Now, the reason Phantoms are in a 1.6 update is because for certain versions on not console, but like Bedrock versions, Phantoms are not considered part of the aquatic update. So for those that are on a Bedrock version, you will not be getting Phantoms till 1.6. However, console players, you will be getting the Phantom on like anything that is not Bedrock version. You're going to be getting Phantoms in the aquatic update upon phase 3, if I'm not mistaken. Now, okay, why isn't it? Okay, why can't we see them? Okay, hang on. Okay, it was allowing me to see them a second ago. I don't understand what's going on right now. Again, it is the beta. So betas are filled with glorious bugs and glitches and all that nonsense, but that's the reason. So you can play the beta, you report back to the team, and they will fix those bugs, iron everything out and whatnot. I'm not 100% sure why these Phantoms aren't quite working right now. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. What the? Why are we invisible? Okay, so it looks like it's looking like the pair and all the entities have like become invisible. I'm not really sure what's going on. No, wrong thing, wrong thing. Man, I'll have to say, the sound Phantoms are making is quite creepy. So we're going to go out and we're going to go back in, and hopefully we can... Terrific. My game broke. Terrific. So this is going to be another issue. I mean, obviously it's a beta, so it's going to have a whole bunch of bugs and stuff. So all that nonsense is going to be happening and whatnot. So we're just going to have to kind of deal with it for now. but I do want to kind of show off these features. We are going to go in. We will be going into survival, so we can kind of see how the phantoms react and whatnot, because phantoms are one of the features I've kind of been waiting for, because it's just kind of cool, because it's the mob that the whole Minecraft community voted for. Okay, we can see ourselves, so I think that means it is fixed. It is, for those who don't know, it is the mob that the Minecraft community voted for. So yeah, it is the mob we all voted for, we all wanted, and they are going to give it to us. Now, there is the Phantom right there. Now, these guys, they will burn in daylight. They do drop membranes when killed, but they don't currently in this beta. I don't know why. The membranes don't seem to be in anything right now, so I can't really show you all that, but that is the Phantom right there. It will burn in daylight. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it's doing right now. Now, how these things will come out is if you do not sleep in a bed for a few nights, these things will begin to spawn, and they usually spawn in the sky, and they will dive bomb you, which means they just kind of fly, swoop down, and attack you. And if you're not armored up and not prepared, these guys can do some damage to you. Those sounds are just like soul seeking. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn it to night, and let's see how these things are going to attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the world spawn, and we're going to do game mode S at self, and we're now in survival. Ooh, God, that scared the daylights out of me. I was so not prepared for that. Now, as you see, might be a little hard to see, but he's circling in the sky over there. He's just circling in the sky, and I think he's, no, is he? Look at there, now he's diving in at us, and he's swooping in, and he did a solid 3 hearts there. So they do a bit of damage. Let's just go ahead and spawn in a few. Let's just to see if they do any different attacks. Okay, they don't seem to do too many different types of attacks. They seem to just kind of swoop in and whatnot. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you barriers. Okay, apparently you cannot see barriers in survival even if you're holding the barrier block, and you cannot break the barrier block in survival. You can only see it and break it in survival. And there you go. That's phantoms for you. So if we do time day, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you see them all burning up there. They're all on fire. Phantoms cannot survive in the daytime, but you can see them quite circling up there. I'm pretty sure nothing fell. Their drops don't seem to be in the game quite yet, unfortunately. I don't really know why. Okay, now, another thing is, I'm not 100% sure kind of what's a little bit going on. I mean, I was told there would be 6-sided wood, and I don't see any 6-sided wood. I don't know if that's something they're working on, because you do got to take in consideration they slowly add features into the beta, because they have to develop it or whatnot, and then they add it in so you can test it. So those items will slowly be added in. We already know. It's quite creepy to hear the sounds and stuff now, because I've never actually had an earbud in my ear, so it sounds quite loud. So if we do give at self barriers, let's just look at the barrier for a minute. So you can only obtain the barrier using commands. You can look all through the creative menu, you will not find it. You cannot find the barrier in creative menu, so if you're looking there, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to find it. So, yeah, hate to say it, you're just not going to find it there. You can keep looking, but you're not going to find it there. Now, you can build... Whoa, that was weird. Now, barrier blocks are good for adventure maps. If you're a map builder or so, or you want to troll a friend or whatnot, these are perfect because, I mean, it looks like there's nothing there, but it's barrier. So if you want to make like a map of your own for your friends to play, but you want to keep them from wandering off the path, but you don't want to just build these huge massive walls that look ugly and whatnot, barrier blocks are really useful for that because, I mean, yeah, in survival you're not going to be able to see these, and even if you're in creative they just vanish the second you switch out, but they're still very much there. So for example, if we just do this, I'm just going to go ahead and pop in survival just to show you how to improve a point. Now it is going to kind of look like we're standing on air too, which we almost are. Now if we fill in this right here, and we switch off, okay, so look, first of all, it looks like we're standing on air. Second, it looks like we can walk in any direction we want, but we can walk, we can walk, we can walk, we cannot. Now of course, we're in creative, so we can break them. However, if you were in game mode, survival, even if you're holding barrier blocks, you cannot see the barriers, and I mean, it tries to mine stuff, but you can't mine anything. You cannot break barrier blocks in survival. It is like bedrock, pretty much. So those are pretty much the two main features of this update that I am so far in this beta that I'm really happy for us to have. I mean, barriers, we've been wanting barriers for a while. I really hope they do add this for console players such as PlayStation 4 and whatnot. That would be really, really awesome because we've been wanting barriers for ages, and it was always like a feature that they said they would add, but it was never like a fully promised thing. I mean, they did promise it, but they never said like when they were going to give it to us. So the fact that they're kind of working it into giving to us, I am quite happy about it. I really hope they do give this to console players. Now, phantoms, they're quite interesting. I like that feature too. Phantoms, they're definitely going to be a challenge in survival. I'll tell you that for a fact. They're definitely going to be a challenge in survival, because especially for me, because in our series and stuff, obviously we don't sleep much and whatnot. So we're probably going to be battling these guys quite often, quite frankly, but you know, they're going to bring a new drop, and I think they possibly may bring a new potion. I do not know. Let's see if there's a potion here, honestly. See, okay, so we got a Moon Day, Long Moon Day, Thick, Awkward. I don't know quite what those are. Let's see if there's... Let's see. Okay, these are also a new feature right here. But hang on, where did they go? Where did they go? Okay, I never talked about this, but this will also be coming. And, whoa, okay, I didn't realize they would be adding a Wither potion, honestly. That's quite interesting. Can we just throw that on anything? I'm kind of curious, because I don't know if that's been in Pocket Edition or if they're adding that. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Let's see. Does this work? Does this work, or is this like something? Is it like something they already got mastered, or is this like something new that they're kind of working on? No. It looks like it still works. Okay. So I failed to mention these when I was doing the 1. I forgot to show these off when I was doing the 1.5 beta. Now, the Turtle Master, these are going to be really crazy potions. So what they're going to do, okay, if you drink them, as you see right here in our effects, we have slowness 4, but it's okay because you have resistance 4. So you're pretty much going to be almost impossible to kill. I mean, nothing's really going to be able to kill you. Yes, you'll be moving slow, unfortunately, but it's going to be worth it because you're not going to die. If you die with resistance 4, I mean, honestly, I don't think... I mean, let's just do this. Okay, so effect at self, resistance 4, wait, hang on, wrong thing. Time, we'll just do that so it lasts until we get rid of it, and then we do 4. So if we move this, we now have resistance 4 for gosh only knows how long. Now if we say, let's see, we just grab, and here, let's grab an Elder Guardian, we'll grab a normal Guardian, we'll grab a Witch. Let's see, what else do we want to grab? I mean, we'll grab a Shulker, that way I can show you how we go. We'll grab a Blaze. I mean, let's just grab all these kinds of guys. Let's just grab all these, why not? Get a Creeper, we'll get all these guys in here. Just get all these guys in here. And we're going to turn into survival. And I highly doubt we're going to die. Now, if we're in survival, this is what resistance 4 looks like. I mean, we're just getting beat to death, and nothing is really killing. That witch has levitation. That is hilarious. But I mean, look at there. We are pretty much taking no damage. I mean, we can stand right here. I mean, we're really not taking any damage whatsoever if we go over here to the Elder Guardians. I mean, this is what resistance 4 looks like. I mean, you can't really be killed that easy. So the fact that they put that in a potion is honestly insane. Because, I mean, do you know how much stuff you can pretty much fight now? And you're really not going to... You're really not going to die. I mean, yes, it's only 20 seconds, but if you stack up on those things, I mean, imagine how long you're going to honestly live. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. I mean, we're going to fall from up here. And with the resistance 4, I mean, if you want to jump off a really high place and you got a Total Master Potion, then look at there. I mean, you're fine. So resistance 4 is going to be really nice. So I figured I would go ahead and show that to y'all while I remembered. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have found of the new features in the 1.6 beta. I literally just figured out it came out, so I apologize. I know some other YouTubers got to it before me, so yeah. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end it here because this is getting really laggy and my phone's going to die here soon. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As I find more features, I will be sure to show you guys what will be coming in the future, and I will see you guys later.